All right, we're gonna start with a bang. We got the eBay Authenticity Aaron Judge. Let's hope for a 10. Okay. Oh wow, there's a lot of packaging here. Upside down. I hate it when people put it upside down. There we go. Come on, eBay. All right. Oh wow. Surface is clean for this card. I just see a little mark here, but I think it's just debris. So that's good. There we go. All right. Oh, I'm very impressed by this card. Ooh, gotta be careful. Centering a little bit thinner on the left than the right, but top to bottom is amazing. I'd say 55-45. Front corners, very nice. Nice and sharp. Like I said, I'm very impressed with the surface. All I see is one line right here, a little factory line, and that's it, kind of. I see a little smudge mark right here. Hopefully that will come off. I have no idea. Hopefully. It's getting there. It's getting there. Oh, yes. Most of it came off. You see that? Look at that. Beautiful. All right, I like that. Let's flip it. Oh, you made a great purchase. I always say things before. Okay, so the top two corners are great, and this corner looks okay, but this one I'm slightly worried about. See if we can get a good angle on it. Right there, see that? It's not terrible, and it might be able to smooth out. You know, what I taught you, just kind of do that a little bit. I don't want to go too in-depth in this card because it's pretty high value. But yeah, kind of smooth it out like that with your nail a little bit. Other than that, the back surface is pretty nice. Oh, it's a beautiful card. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. And that front looks great. I think it's like a 9.5. It's in between a 9 and a 10. I think if you kind of smooth that corner down a little bit, I think it has a shot out of 10. So let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Edges are nice. No weird surface marks. Yeah, it's just that corner. Like I said, I love the front. Okay, I'm confident in this card getting at least a 9. Next up, we have this Julius Randle out of 10. You know I like cards out of 10. Oh, wow, this is extra package, too. Okay, we're still pretty good. I like filming me unpackage your cards, too, just so you know I don't damage them. I know you trust me, which I appreciate. Okay, let's flip it. I'm already really worried about that factory line. That's huge. Okay, centering is there. Top to bottom, nice. Left to right, nice. So centering is near perfect. The corners are nice. Edges are nice and sharp. No nicks. So the surface, other than that gigantic factory line right here, is really nice. But unfortunately, that's just massive. And it's one that will not come off with the microfiber, unfortunately. Let's flip it to the back. Dang, that's too bad because this card is really clean. Usually you get white showing on these dark top corners, but I don't see much at all. The edges are clean. Yeah, no nicks to the edges, no surface marks. I see a little bit of smudging, but that should come off right now. And it did. So, dang, unfortunately, it's just a matter of this line. PSA would give it an 8. SGC probably like an 8.5 like me. I'm going to put it at an 8.5. It's crazy how one factory, it's a pretty big one, can cause a grade to go down so much. Okay. We got a Shea second year. You know I like collecting these too. I think they're relatively cheap. All right, there we go. We are doing this. Okay. So, oh, beautiful card. Centering, very nice. Look at that, left to right, 50-50, top to bottom, just near perfect. Corners, very nice. Surface, no scratches. A little bit of debris, not much. No weird factory dimples. Oh, beautiful card. I really like it. All right, let's flip it. Nice. I think we have a 10 on our hands here. And it's numbered at 88. I love it. So edges are clean. Corners are nice and sharp. No weird surface imperfections. No white showing on those corners. And making sure I didn't miss anything on the back, but it's looking really good. Yeah, I really like it. Really like this card. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. This is a 10. 10 on the Shea second year. Yeah, okay. All right, we got a Sengun. Let's hope it's clean. I actually like the look of these selects. The design. It's a nice design. Okay. See what we got. So centering is top to bottom near perfect. Left to right's nice too. Corners sharp. Edges are nice and crisp. Surface, not one surface scratch. A little bit of debris. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. All right, let's flip. Oh, it's 4 out of 5. I love it. Great purchase here, especially that it came gem. Oh, this one you got a grade. Corners are nice. Very nice corners. Just one tiny, tiny edge nick right there. But it won't hurt you. It's not going to affect you from getting that 10. I'd be shocked if they gave you anything lower than the 10. Beautiful card. Make sure I didn't miss anything, but I don't think I did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a 10. All right, we got an Alec Pierce. I always like grading your cards because there's a lot of variety and style of cards that I grade and like. Pierce got off to a great start. Okay. So, thicker card. I'm going to give you that warning. But you never know. It's a new one. Oh, good. I get to grade the auto, too. Might as well do the auto first. It's pretty clean. I see one tiny speck missing, but it's so tiny. It's a 10 auto. I always look for little mini creases coming out of the insert hole, but I don't see anything. The corners are clean. The edges are nice and sharp. Yeah, the surface looks good too. So the front is surprisingly a 10 card. Let's flip it over. Okay, not terrible. I think it's like a 9.5 card. I'll show you why I'm bringing it down a little bit. So little tiny factory dimple here, right there. But the bigger thing is this corner right here, little corner ding. It's nothing major, you can see it right there. And a little nick to this edge. Again, nothing major. I think I think PSA would give it a 9, which is a really good grade for a thick card. Other than that, edges look good, and the surface, I don't see anything wrong. So, yeah, I think this is a solid 9.5 from me and a solid 9 from PSA. So definitely gradable. Nice looking card. Okay. All right, we got a Sangoon. Come out. There we go. All right. I can already see an edge mark. My eyes just focusing on things right away. All right, flip it. All right, Sangoon. Let's see what we got. Centering is very nice, actually. Left to right, 50-50. Top to bottom, near 50-50. I actually think it is pretty close. A little bit of debris. No. Wow. No surface scratches at all. Little minor factory dimples common to select. You can see one right there. And a little minor line right there. Nothing major. So the front looks like a 10. So let's get to that back. Slight marker over here too. There it is right there, see it? Slight. Yeah, I'm worried about that edge. I could see it right away. I know it seems slight, but it's pretty noticeable. Got an edge nick there too. But this is with the white showing. Can see it there, right through there. Nothing major, I know, but it's enough to get you down to a 9. Yeah, see it right there in the light. Corners, nice. Yeah, corners are pretty good. Surface, we got a mark anyway. We got a mark. There it is right there, see it? Right there. I hate those marks so much. It's when people pull it, they're fingernails. It's got to be, right? That's why I keep my fingernails short. Smart to keep it short. Yeah, it's just the back that has problems. Okay. I think I'm still at a 9. I'm gonna go eye appeal. And I think SGC would give it a 9 too, just because the front is just spectacular. Actually, I'm gonna go 8.5. I can't overlook that edge. It really bothers me. I'm gonna go 8.5. I think SGC. If you're gonna grade it, go with SGC. But I say don't grade this card. Okay. All right, we got Joe Flacco. Good to see you getting some of his cards. He is starting now for the Colts. That's crazy. I hope they just work out Anthony Richardson more, give him a shot, because I think the potential's there. He's still really young. Okay. Centering is off left to right, thinner on the right than the left. Top to bottom is pretty nice. I'm slightly worried I'm seeing surface scratches all through here, all through that mark right there. Let's see if that mark is debris. God, doesn't it look like it would be debris? Haha. And it was. Got that mark for you. Nicely. We got another one. See that right there? That debris? That one bugs me too. I think we can get it stuck, but got it. Boom. Okay. But we're still dealing with the issues of the scratch right there. Other than that, the card's not too bad. The back corners look nice. Got some micro scratching going on. I'm hoping you can pick it up. You got one micro scratch here. A couple micro scratches all through here. In other words, it's just not a fresh, clean card. And we got some micro scratching right here, through here too. So I think it's just a solid 9. This is a definite 9 card. Make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. I think I'm happy giving it a 9. Number out of 50. All right, let's hope Flacco gets some wins for you, Colts fans. All right, we got a Halliburton. Red cracked ice. Let's see what we got. So, centering's there. I like that top to bottom. And I like that left to right, too. So, centering's like a 10. Corners, very clean, very sharp. Edges, look good. Look really good. Surface. Wow, not one surface mark. Really impressed with that surface. All right, come on back. Yep, back's there. I mean, there's one tiny flaw, but I don't think it's going to affect you. You see it? The little dimple, factory dimple right there. That's it. Really, that's it. These two corners usually show white. They look good. Maybe a touch, but not bad. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I see a little worm, a little wormy. I call it a worm because it's like a little fiber, little thread gets caught under the ceiling when they kind of coat seal the card. Slightly worried about that one. And then this little factory dimple here. I'm going to put you at a 9.5 on this card because I'm a little worried about the surface between that, and that. I think it's a PSA 9. I think it's an SGC 9.5. Still a really cool card. And it's a card that could slide into a PSA 10 if the grader's friendly. Okay, yeah. All right, we got Nico Collins, man. Did he start off on fire before the injury? Texans need him back. Saw some debris. Wow, what a beautiful card. I like top to bottom's nice. Left to right's nice too. So centering's not going to be an issue. Got some debris. Got it. Good. Okay, so surface. I don't see any weird factory dimples, but I see one factory line. There you go. Right there. Right there. But it doesn't go all the way through the card. And it's pretty light, pretty minor. So, and that's it. So I still think you're within or 10. Corners are nice and sharp. Edges are clean. Edges are very nice. Let's flip and hope. Wow, 35 out of 35. Beautiful card. Okay, you probably see it. Oh, what is that? What is that? Nonsense. You see that? Look at that. And then it's like it extends a little bit to over here. That doesn't look like food or anything. That looks like actual factory peeling up. I'm going to see what we got. Yeah, that looks unfixable. Dang it. And then I noticed this right away. I thought this was going to be the worst flaw. Just a touch of white on that edge. Just a touch, or the corner. Other than that, the surface is pretty nice. Top two corners are fine. Back centering is fine. So, unfortunate that it has this mark. Dang, that's a bummer. It's a beautiful card. I think that puts me at an 8.5, and PSA will give an 8. SGC might overlook it and give it a 9. They're your best bet. But I think they'd be at an 8.5 too. Okay, make sure I didn't miss anything major. No. Okay, still a beautiful card. All right, we got Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry. What a year he is having. Oh, that was a tight sleeve. Okay. All right. Oh, this is the one you showed me, right? Off eBay. You were wondering if you tried to see what I thought it would cost, if I remember correctly. And I overshot it. So I think you got a good deal. A steal. Centering is there. Top to bottom I like, and left to right. Look at that. It's very nice. So nicely centered. Nothing major. I just see some minor surface lines, like factory lines, like right here, but nothing huge. Like if the back's pristine, I think you have a shot at a 10. And let's really look at these edges really nicely because they're hard on these die cuts. Actually really clean for die cuts. Wow, really nice. So the back surface is clean. Not one surface mark. I'm slightly worried about this lifting to this edge right here. See that lifting? May not seem like much, but then you compare it, there's not much to that edge. See that? I still think I really like the card. I'm going to put it at you at 9.5 with the combination of this little bit uplifting and a little bit of factory lines towards this portion of the card. But very nice. I think it's gradable. And if you have a friendly grader, it has an outside shot at a 10. At a PSA 10, so. I don't know. It's a card I would probably grade. Yeah. Because worst case, I think it's a 9. Okay. All right, we have another Shea second year. Oh, this is the pink ice. So, centering, left to right, beautiful. Top to bottom, beautiful. Centering is there. Corners, there. Very nice. Edges. Actually, I'm slightly worried about that corner. Just a little bit downward angle there, but we'll see. Edges, clean. Yep, look good. Surface, like a little dirty maybe. Just like some debris. Nothing major. Okay. So, not exactly, just like little marks. It's like mark there, mark there, mark there. You know, they're not really coming off, scrubbing off. And slight mark here. So, I don't like the surface on the front. Slightly worried about that. Yeah, and then look at the back. So, you can always tell a slightly dirty card. I could tell. The back. Yeah, the back's not even coming off. So I wouldn't grade this card. See all those kind of marks? It's like little surface wear. Yeah, just not a fan of that. Other than that, the back corners look nice. And the edges are good, and the back centering is nice. So, it's just the surface issues. I think the surface is down to like an 8, so I might... Yeah... Since I'm in between an 8.5 and a 9, to be honest. I might just put you at a 9. But just know I don't think this card's gradable. I think it's a PSA 8, actually, so... Just because that's... I just don't like that. Okay. Alright, we got a second year Brunson. I've been buying some of these too. I like the color matches. You should go for... There's a lot of blue. It's like a blue kind of disco look. There's a blue cracked ice, I believe. Lots of blue. And it goes well with the Mavs uni. I do like this kind of purple flash wave. Okay. Let's see what we got. Centering. Centering's there. Slightly thinner on the left than the right, but not bad. Top to bottom is actually a little off. A little bit thicker on the top than the bottom. But some graders might not know that and just glaze over that, to be honest. The back centering's there. Corners are nice and clean. Edges good. Surface, no weird marks. Let's get back to that front though. Front corners are good. I'm worried about one line. I actually think PSA is going to give you a 9. So it's all through here. See that? Boom, boom. It's like a prism refractor line. So I think you're at a 9 with the centering. It's a solid 9 copy. Nice card though. It's clean. No wear. Okay, make sure I didn't miss any dimples. No, I did not. I think it is a 9. Okay. All right, we got some Shoheis coming up. Tops nows. These should be pretty clean. I like the glossy finish. Centering is there. It's near perfect. Corners are nice and sharp. Edges are clean. Surface, no dings or anything. Let's flip it. Okay, we have a little touch on this corner, but not bad. And you got a little bit of lifting on this corner. See it? Just a little bit of lifting. You might just smooth that one out. Yeah, just wants to pinch a little better. Slightly. Yeah, still the lifting. Those are the only two things that would keep you from a 10. It's so nice though. I guess because I have more to grade of this same card. I think I'm gonna give it a 9.5 just because of that lifting and the touch there. Other than that, the card is just immaculate. So okay, yeah, I think a 9.5 on that one. All right, the second Shohei. It'll be fun to compare, get a feel for this card, and then it'll tell me whether I graded that first one accurately. Centering, great. It's the same. Corners are nice. A little bit of a pinch on that corner. I think the corner stuff is probably going to be an issue for all of them. Surface is great. You know, I know they're going to be so clean because they're fresh. And the edges are nice too. It's just those corners a little bit. This one's better, so it doesn't have the lift. Well, A little bit on that one. But not bad. I guess it's pretty normal for these cards to have a little bit of slight round ding to a few of the corners. Yeah. So I think this one I'm gonna. I don't like that corner. I don't love that corner. See that? Just a little ding to it. I think this is a 9.5 again. Beautiful card though, but yeah, so far 9.5. So let's get a 10 for the next one, hopefully. All right, third Ohtani. Come on, 10s. Okay. So centering's the same, looks great. Uh-oh, I see actually a surface flaw on this one, surprisingly. Do you see it? Look at that. All right there. Yeah. These are actually fairly condition sensitive, surprisingly. I'm not a huge fan of that. Let's learn from the corners again. Yeah, this corner has that same kind of uplifting ding to it. See if I can show you. See that? Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that corner. Just the cut. Other than that, the back looks good. The surface is better on the back. No white showing in those corners. Edges are clean. So this one's more of a 9 range because of that indent, unfortunately. Might slide past with SGC, my guess. They'll probably give it a 9.5, but I see it. I think PSA would see it too. Yeah. Okay. 9 on that one. Okay, let's get you a 10 on one of these. Come on. Let's do it. Okay. Corners, solid. Edges, good. Surface, a little worried about down here, bottom left. You see these weird streak marks? Those are actually little factory scratches or scratches. I don't know. Yeah, they're not coming off. This card looks handled slightly more than the others. It's just not as clean. Oh yeah. Oh, I can tell. Look at right there. It's huge. And then a big edge nick there too. See that? Yeah, that one's hard to overlook. And it's too bad because actually the back corners are the finally good ones. Yeah, this is the best back corners of all the cards and it figures because you got that indent. Unbelievable. I'm really pulling for you for a 10 here, but unfortunately that's an 8. 8 for PSA and 8.5 for me. Okay. Bummer. Okay, we got 3 more Ohtanis. Tops now. So come on. Let's do this. Let's get that 10. Let's get that 10. I already noticed something. Okay. Corners are nice. Yeah. Front corners and the centering's great, just like the others. The thing I noticed was pretty faint, but let's see if you can see it. It's a line, factory indent through here. See it? The others didn't have it, which is a little, there it is right there too. It's a little worrisome. God, the back corners look good on this card too. Dang it, we just can't put it all together on one card. Unbelievable. But this is more like a 9.5 range, I guess. I just want to give one a 10, but can't quite get there. Yeah, back corners look good, back edges look good. Surface is all right. Just a little indent right here, but it's more of like a factory ripple indent. Totally normal. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Other than that, this card looks good. So I think I'm gonna put it on 9.5. I think PSA gives it a 9. Okay. Okay, 2 left to get that 10. I know one of them is gonna put it all together. We got this. We got this. Ooh, it's looking good. I don't see any flaws so far. Yes. Okay. And it looks clean, so the back should be good. The back, no indents or anything. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong so far. Edges look good. Corners look good. No weird indents. It is a beauty. Come on back. Come on back. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Okay. I think we're good. Thought I saw some, but I think we're good. Corners look good. No weird indents. Back corners look good. Surface, it's all there. Edges. This is the 10 card right here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Okay, I don't want to handle it too much. This is the 10. All right, we got the last Shohei. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 and get those 10s on the last 2. Yep. Beautiful. So I don't see anything wrong. It looks really clean. Corners are nice and sharp. Surface, nothing weird. Edges. Edges are nice. All right, come on back. Yeah. Okay. So you had 2 10s out of the bunch, which is good. I mean, slight, ever so slight lifting a little bit on that corner. Just a little bit, but not bad. Not like the others. Yeah. And it might go down in the card saver. Yeah. Making sure I didn't miss anything, but I think this is another 10. Yeah, it's a 10. Okay, good way to end those. All right, we got a really nice looking Halliburton. Gotta be super short print. Okay. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay. Whew. Wow, the surface is incredible. So clean. Just have a little excess I want to grab real quick. It's just right here. Got it. Okay. All right. A little bit of debris on the bottom, but wow, this card's a blazer. Little bit of edge nick. Weird, you don't see it very often on these kind of newer prisms, which is right there. Just a little one, little bit. Not enough to bring you down from a 10. Just, you can kind of see it when you look. See it right there, there. But that's being pretty nitpicky. So as long as everything else checks out, you're, dang it. It's hard because I root for, I want everyone to get good grades, you know, get clean cards, but so it frustrates me that this wasn't a 10 for you. Yeah, look at those ripples. Ugh. Do not grade this card, okay? And whoever you bought it from raw, I would not buy from again, because that flaw actually is one that would push you towards a 6, weirdly. And then you have really pretty deep factory line right here. Roller mark. Roller marks are okay, but that one's really deep, weirdly. Yeah, bummer. Corners, back corners look good. Back centering's fine, but those ripples are... Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to put it like a 6.5 just because I think PSA would give it a 6. Or 5, so I think they'll give it a 6. Okay, sorry about that one. All right, we're gonna do a little soccer. I don't know much about soccer, but I know cards, so still should be just fine grading them. Yamal. This card, I imagine, is pretty easy to grade. Got all the white borders and edges and everything. Yeah, corners look good. Centering is just 50-50. Edges, clean. Nothing wrong so far. Ooh, but look at the back. The back is that tricky green. But, wow, you really came through. I don't see much. Back centering is perfect. I see 2 little dimples right here, but nothing major. And then if there's any touch of white, it's that corner, but for being all green, you know, I'm taking that into account, how amazing condition the back is. So I'm actually going to go 10 on this one. I think PSA would know that too. I think they'd give it a 10 too. It's a really pretty card. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's do the other one of these cards since it's fresh in my mind. Okay. So centering's near 50-50 on this one too. Maybe slightly thicker on the bottom than the top, but definitely within 10 range. It's looking good. These fronts I'm not worried about. And there's no surface damage or indents or anything. The edges look good. But I'm worried about this green. Not bad. Oh, quality control must be really nice. Wow, almost exactly the same 2 dots. You see that? And I remember that little roller mark too, roller line there. So I guess it's just common to that card. The edges and corners are even cleaner on this card. So this is another 10. Another beauty. Yeah, 10 on this. Make sure I didn't miss anything, but let's not handle it anymore. All right, next card is a Mickey Van de Ven. Don't know much about him, but let's just hope he gems. Okay, so centering left to right is perfect. Top to bottom, I'm a little worried about. It's thinner on the top than the bottom. Flip it horizontal and you can see it. Still possibly within gem 10 range. No surface scratches or refractor lines or anything. Corners are nice and sharp, and the edges look clean. That corner actually a little bit rough. A little bit. No weird imperfections to the surface. Let's flip it. All right. The back looks pretty good. I'm not seeing much. I see one tiny dimple over here. Right there. My camera's not focusing in. Yeah, edges look clean, especially for this blue border edges. I think the back looks like a 10. I'm just a little concerned about the centering. I actually think it's a 9 centering. It's just too thin on the top. I will probably, before I put a grade on it, check what these look like in PSA 10s, this specific set. But I know optic, and I think that's pretty off-centered top to bottom. It's close. It's really close, but I think I'm going to put it at a 9.5. But I think PSA would give it a 9 because of the centering. Okay, beautiful card, though. All right, next up is this awesome Calvin Johnson rookie refractor auto. Unfortunately, I don't doubt its authenticity. It looks real. I know his autograph, but you cannot grade it with PSA through standard form. It has to be sent separately for their PSA DNA. But I think you can put an auto grade on it and a card grade on it. It just has to be sent separately, different order form, all that kind of stuff. And I heard it takes long through PSA, but I still think it might be worth it. I'll go ahead and review it. The auto looks like a perfect 10 to me. I'm not seeing any weird streaks or any ink missing. Let's grade the card. So a little off center left to right, thinner on the left than the right. Wow, not a lot of surface scratches on this card, which is really nice. I see just one faint one over here. That's it. Beautiful card. Let's look at the back. Wow, this card's in really great shape. Especially for being handled so much. I mean, literally Calvin Johnson handled this card. I'm not seeing much. The back centering is nice. The edges are clean. No weird indents on the back. A little bit of uplifting to this corner. See it right there? But I think this is just a solid 9 copy because of that centering and little uplifting on the back corner. But yeah, I think it's a solid 9 copy with a 10 auto. Beautiful card. Okay. All right, we got some Sengun. Cracked Ice Rookie Prism. Let's shoot for that 10. Usually these are pretty clean if they don't have weird factory dimples. Looks good. Let's see. Centering is almost perfect. A little thinner on the top than the bottom, but not much. I would say 55-45. Corners look good. The edges are clean. I like that centering left to right a lot. I think it's a 10 so far. Come on back. Dang. So I have some cards like this. It's really frustrating. The centering's off left to right on the back, so unfortunately it brings it down to a 9. You can see it. All right, so check out the color difference. There's this little edge that starts like right in here. Looks like an 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch, actually. Just right there. It's darker gray, and then it turns to the normal white. This needs to be cut. It's unfortunate because the top looks good. Look, but then look, it starts to fade into that little gray edge. Other than that, the corners look great. I'm gonna put you at a 9.5, but I think because of that piece, it will give you a 9. Still a really nice card and probably worth grading a 9 with a potential shot that the grader didn't notice that. I don't know how well PSA graders actually look at the card. I always wonder how it compares to me. Yeah, but you know, you can definitely see thinner on the right than the left. That's why there's that little extra. Dang. Okay, I think we are at a 9.5 from me and probably a 9 from them. Okay. All right, we have a Holland. I actually really like the look of this card, this parallel. Okay, let's see what we got. Left to right's nice. Top to bottom's nice too. So I think centering's 50-50. Let's look at the corners. Corners look great too. Edges, no nicks, nothing. So a little bit of debris, but nothing major. Yeah, no surface flaws. It's looking great so far. It's looking like a 10. I'm hoping, I haven't seen the backs of these, so I'm hoping it's a white border. Yes, good. Yes, this is a 10 through and through. Corners look good, and the back centering's nice. No surface marks. I see a little nick on an edge right there, but nothing major. Okay. Yeah, this is looking like a 10. Not much to it. Let's stop handling it. Make sure I didn't miss anything, but I did not, and it is a 10. Nice looking card. We have another second year Jalen Brunson. Let's get that tape off. This is the pink kind of disco. Are pink discos numbered? We will find out when we flip it, but I think they are actually. Man. Close. Okay. So centering is near 50-50. I think it is 50-50. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe a little heavy on the top compared to the bottom, but not much. It's 55-45, top to bottom. So what I saw first is I'm concerned about that prism refractor line through the middle, horizontal. I think that's what it was on the other Brunson too. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not going to come off. Other than that, the corners look great, and the edges, very clean. And there's no surface scratches. It's just that dang refractor prism line. Beautiful card. Wow, numbered at 50. Nice. The back's perfect. So I think this is like an SGC 9.5. I'm going to put it at 9.5, but I think PSA would give it a 9 just because of that refractor line. Beautiful card. No flaws to the surface, edges, corners look great. Yeah. I make sure I didn't miss a weird factory dimple or anything, but I don't think I did. I love it. I think it's a 9.5 on the Brunson. There you go. All right, next up, we got a Giannis 2018. Got that disco look. Okay. So, common to these cards, if they've been in a sleeve, penny sleeve for very long, they get this film coating over it, over the whole card. But the centering's nice, and I think most of the time it comes off. You might just need to scrub down the surface just a little bit. It needs to be wet too. So I could try it. I'll probably try it for you after I shut off the camera, but yeah, it's got to be damp, and then dry it off with a nice soft microfiber. Other than that, the corners are nice and sharp, and the centering's there. You can tell by this upper left. Let's look at the back. So this is the corner you always need to worry about, but there's no white showing, so that's a great sign. And the top corners look great. I only see one little mark, and it's over here a little bit. It's debris. It came off, don't worry. But no surface marks, no surface indents. It looks pretty good. So the front just needs scrubbed a little bit. Just with a very damp microfiber, that's it. That's all I ever use. Okay. Beautiful card. I'm going to go ahead and put it at a 10. Because I think that will come off. Okay. All right, final card. I like reviewing slabs and seeing if they should be cracked out or not, because you really got to scrutinize the cards under these thicker slabs. It's a little foggy. I need to clean it so I can see. So, centering is pretty close. I like it. It's 55-45, I think. A little bit thicker on the left than the right, and a little bit thicker on the top than the bottom, but still within Gem 10 range. Corners are really sharp. Edges are clean. So you have, the grader needs to know this. You have a couple prism refractor lines right here and here, but that's part of the design of this kind of shimmer look. Yeah, I think that's pretty standard to the shimmers. I'm gonna go ahead and check that though, just to be sure. I think I have a few laying around, not Caitlin's, but different shimmers. But let's look at the back. Maybe they saw some indent or something, but the back corners look good. I don't even see white showing on that gray corner. You can hear my dog tearing up paper. I see one edge ding just right over there, but nothing major. I don't see any indents to the card. The back centering's fine. Thinner on the right than the left, but that's okay. So I can't say with 100% certainty, but I think it's worth the gamble. Is this a new slab? That worries me a little bit. No, I think it should be easy to crack. For you to crack down the road if you so feel like it. I think it's worth giving it another shot, you know? What's another 17 bucks compared to an added, I don't know, 100, 200 by getting that 10? So, yeah. I will double check and make sure those lines. But I'm pretty sure I've seen these cards and they always kind of have those. So I think I'm going to give it a 9.5 and tell you to go ahead and give it a shot. I think it's worth a shot, cracking it. Okay.